In today's video, I built my very own ballet studio. Hey glossettes, welcome back. How are you guys doing today? Now bloxburg recently updated to their Valentine's update finally, and in this update we actually got ballet shoes and a ballet bar thingy. So inspired by this update, I thought it would be really fun to build our own ballet studio. And as you can see, I'm channeling my inner ballerina with this outfit today, sort of. It's kind of giving Sophia Grace on the Ellen show, but whatever. Anyways, I've actually already started building the studio. I started building it before the update came out, so what I'm gonna do is show you the rough building process of the structure that I've completed so far. And by this, I mean we're gonna go back to like 2 weeks ago because I'm filming the intro after I've already recorded this entire build. So this is what it's looking like so far. In terms of the floor plan, the bottom floor has a main reception area, 2 practice studio type things, some changing rooms, toilets, stairs to the second floor, and a break room area. And then upstairs we have like a big practice room that also has a big stage area in it, a storage room for stage props, a makeup room area thingy for performances, and also just some viewing areas. However, I think the floor plan upstairs is kind of weird, so I will change this a bit later. Then outside, you've probably noticed this weird shape on the exterior, and these will actually be ballet shoes. I really wanted to have a ballet shoe structure that has like ribbons that turn into the roof tiles. So the roof's going to be made out of ribbons coming off the shoes, and these are what I mean by ballet shoes, by the way. So what I'm going to do first is time-lapse me kind of doing some work on the structure and actually making some ballet shoes because I'm going to need full focus for this one. We're going to turn on Spotify and I'm going to absolutely lock in. To make the ballet shoes, it honestly took me such a long time to figure out how I wanted to do it. I started off by trying to make them out of spheres, which was not going well at all, so I switched to kind of like cubes and cylinders and more kind of straight line shapes to give it more of a cleaner, less messy look. And honestly, I can't even talk you through what I was doing. I was just winging it and adding shapes in random places, trying to make the shape of a shoe. Mostly cylinders kind of down the side of the shoe to get like the outside shape, and the front of it actually came out pretty good, kind of like the bottom of the shoe, but the back and the top was just a mess at this point. I tried adding spheres to make it more round at the back and it just looked atrocious, but I did eventually get a pretty nice shoe shape if we ignore the back, and once it was done I added this to the roof and also copied and pasted another one right next to it. Now because they were clearly floating and it did not look realistic at all, I then added 2 ribbons kind of connecting to the 2 roof areas, and then another 2 at the back that went down connecting to the kind of floor area so that the shoes actually had some support. And then I started experimenting with color. Now I knew the shoes were going to be pink because come on, it's me, and the roof kind of area was also going to be pink with the ribbons and stuff, but I wasn't sure on whether to make the main walls kind of like a nice shade of wood or just like a pure white. But when I tested it out, I decided to go for the wood to kind of give it some texture because the white just made it look too plastic. Then I changed some stuff around in the floor plan and that was pretty much it. A very stressful few hours. Anyways, this is what the build is looking like. I haven't really done any more work on it since the previous clips, and I think what we're gonna do now is make a start kind of on finishing the exterior. I don't really want to do anything on the inside yet because we don't know what items they're gonna add in the Valentine's update that are kind of like ballet related, and the update's meant to be coming out tomorrow, so I think we can wait, you know, a day and just kind of leave this for now and do more on the outside. I really want to make the outside look kind of really pretty and detailed and kind of flowery, like a nice kind of garden area. You know when they kind of cut like hedges into shapes? I really want to do like a ballerina one or something. Also, the inspo for the kind of building like exterior itself was actually kind of like a music box, but I kind of didn't go with that idea because I wanted it to still kind of look like a warehouse to some degree, because obviously dance studios and stuff are normally just in random warehouses, but I still wanted to look kind of really cute and detailed and have a lot of detail on the wood, very kind of cutesy and coquette, whatever it is, that kind of Pinterest aesthetic. So that's what we're gonna do, and have like details on the windows and stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna finish all of that except the roof. The roof we'll probably do at the end because it's gonna be kind of hard to kind of make the ribbon look kind of natural as the roof. I think we're gonna start with the windows because I was kind of thinking on making these oh no, I can't find them. These ones, I was kind of thinking maybe we have like these windows instead of just the kind of big clear ones. We actually have kind of like details and stuff. Also, this is like the first build I'm filming this year. Wait, is this wall? Why isn't it letting me put a window there? Okay, that's weird. Anyways, this is like the first build video I'm kind of doing this year. I haven't actually filmed a build yet and it feels so strange. I feel like I haven't done a commentary video in so long. I didn't really post much in January because I've been busy with my new merch brand. Speaking of my new merch, I have a pretty cool announcement because my first real life merch collection, the Glossentine collection, will actually be releasing today at 8 p.m. UK time, which is an hour after this video is being posted, so it's probably already out if you're watching this now. And I'm gonna quickly show you guys a little bit of a sneak peek. I'm so excited. First of all, we have this pop socket, if it will focus. This little Kiss pop socket here, the XOXO pop socket, which looks super cute on my phone. I love it. I am a pop socket girly. And you also may have noticed this little I love gloss sticker here, which leads me on to the next product, my sticker sheet, which actually has 53 different stickers on this. I crammed as many as possible on this thing, and these are perfect for journaling. I am also a journal lover, so we have a bunch of different stickers. I love the little bows and the kisses. I have those in my journal. We have Glossie over here. We have so many different emojis, little wings, friendship bracelets, kind of candy down here, all the different little sweethearts candies. Yeah, I have truly crammed as much as I could in this. This is, I think, my favorite thing. And then next we have 3 different key rings. First one being this one here, which is the moving wings kind of cherub glossy key ring. It has an adorable little kind of heart clasp on it. It's so cute. And then also the wings move when you pull the chain. She like flies. How cute is this? I love it. However, if you want more of a simple one, I also have a 2D version of her too, which just has the wings kind of printed on, and that also has the little heart clasp as well. So she is also very adorable. Finally, the last thing I'm releasing is this keyring here, which is on my bag, and this is this Gloss Sweethearts packet keyring here, which is so adorable. But the cool thing about this one is it's actually a shaker, so if you shake it, the candy moves in the packet, which I love. And like I said at the start, all of this is releasing in an hour at 8 p.m. UK time over on my website, which is glossbossboutique.shop, and will also be linked at the top of the description and in the pinned comment if you want to go and have a look. Also, do keep in mind that this is limited for Valentine's Day, so this will be gone once it's sold out, and I haven't actually made that much of it, but I hope you guys all like it and go and check it out, and I will let you continue watching this video. Also, hi, this is what I look like. Half of you don't know, even though I've done a face reveal. Bye. I think what would be cool for the windows is to kind of have them made out of almost stone or something, and then what we can do is have details kind of carved into the stone. I really want this to be detailed, so what I'm kind of doing is looking for ballet related items, like, oh my gosh, the swan, like little kind of cute things we could kind of add for the details around the windows and stuff. So a lot of kind of like flowers and bows and swans and whatever. On the topic of kind of cute little ballet things, has anyone else seen the flower nose makeup? It's like this makeup brand, I think it's Korean, and oh my goodness, it's so cute. I actually have some of their, I think it's called like Swan Lake or something. I have some of their makeup. I have the eyeshadow palette and the powder, which is really good, and the powder actually has like little kind of ballet slippers on top, and it's so cute. What I'm gonna do is grab a basic shape cube and just try and kind of make something to go kind of like up here, just around the top of the window. We're gonna add some kind of curves here as well. What I'm actually gonna do is grab some Valentine's pillows, which, oh my goodness, I can finally stock up on more tomorrow. This is kind of gonna be, I think, the main detail on the front. Let's see how many little different items I can kind of cram on here. We're gonna add some little swirl things just down here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work out a different color because this does not look good. So this is what the window's looking like. I kind of added a few more details. Oh my gosh, wait, I forgot to add one of the circles on this side. Anyways, yeah, this is kind of what we've got. I think it's kind of cute. It looks pretty good from kind of like a distance. I made the little details pink instead of white just so it didn't blend in as much, but the issue is that this is made with the Valentine's pillows. So as you can see, when I copy and paste this, it doesn't kind of like have the hearts on it. And obviously the Valentine's update isn't out yet. It's meant to come out today, I'm pretty sure. So we just need to wait a couple hours. Also, if you're ever kind of wondering how to add kind of like little details and stuff like this, then pillows are really good for this because you can make them pretty small. So I have a few down here, which are kind of some of my favorites, which we're going to use for details in this build, especially the flowers. I just recently built a bank and I used the flowers for kind of like the gold details, and it looks so good. But yeah, I can't do anything else on this build until the Valentine's update comes out because we can't finish like the windows or anything. So what we're going to do instead, as you can see, I have actually added a car park over here, which I'm not too sure about, but also I've added all these lines on the floor because this is kind of marking out where the garden's gonna go. So what I want to do is have like a mini kind of lake and some really nice kind of landscaping, and then over here these are going to be like big hedges that we have kind of carved into ballerina shapes. In the lake, I really want to kind of build some like swans or something to put in it, so it's kind of like Swan Lake, because obviously that's kind of a big ballet thing. If you were an avid kind of like Barbie movie watcher like I was when I was younger, younger, then you probably watched Barbie Swan Lake, which is such a good movie, first of all. But yeah, we're kind of gonna do something like that, just a really cute little lake area. So I'm just gonna kind of add the water in and make a start on the landscaping, and I'm probably gonna sit here and do this until the Valentine's update comes out, because I'm assuming it's gonna be in a couple of hours or something. I don't know how on earth I'm gonna build a swan, like a whole bird, but I really want one in the pond area, or the little lake, should I say. On the topic of ballet, I actually used to go to ballet classes at my old school when I was like 5 or 6. I didn't stick at it for very long, and I will tell you why in a second, but basically I used to go to this kind of private girls' school because, funny story, kind of not funny story, the school I went to before the private girls' school was so bad that we pretty much had to send me to private school to kind of reverse the damage they did. So I write with my left hand, I'm left-handed, and obviously that's kind of not like very common. People normally write with their right hands, and what this school, the school I went to before the private school, decided to do was teach me to write backwards because I was left-handed. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, I ended up going to this private girls' school, and they had ballet classes that would be at like a lunchtime or something, and I really wanted to do ballet because, once again, I was an avid Barbie Swan Lake watcher, and obviously ballet is very cute and pink, and honestly I think I just wanted to go for the clothing. I had this super cute ballet bag, which I'm pretty sure they still sell, but I was obsessed with it, so I will put a picture on screen if I can find it online. But pretty much we were doing the Sugar Plum Fairy when I was there. That was kind of the thing that we were rehearsing for. And I remember, I can't remember what the part was, but I didn't get the part of whatever main role I wanted on the Sugar Plum Fairy when I'd only been doing ballet for like 3 weeks. So I think I just quit because I was like, okay, I didn't get the role, bye. Which is kind of crazy, but yeah, I did ballet for a very brief amount of time when I was like 6 years old. Anyways, in terms of the garden, I really want to make this kind of very zen and peaceful and full of flowers and stuff, but also bamboo. Like, I really want to add kind of bamboo sticks in this, and I remember there used to be like a specific texture people would put on these pillars. Oh, was it this one? Okay, it was this one. Like in 2020, everyone used to make bamboo and make it look like this, but I kind of want to make it look better than this because now we have basic shapes and stuff. I feel like we could make a pretty cool kind of bamboo stick. Also, these hydrangea bushes are going to be so cute. What does bamboo even look like? Hang on. I don't want pictures of it dead. I want pictures of alive bamboo. Why is it all just pictures of like the actual sticks? Okay, to be fair, I probably should have just typed bamboo. Okay, this is much better. So this is kind of what we want to make. Let me find a good reference image. Kind of like this. So it's kind of like sticks with kind of like little lines, I guess, on it, and then some leaves poking out. I think this is going to be pretty easy, not gonna lie. So what we're going to do is grab a basic shaped cylinder and make it kind of small, and then this can kind of be the first stick. And then what we can do for kind of like the yellow sections is just this. So we can make it like this color. This can be green. I need a good bamboo shade, maybe that, I don't know. And then I'm gonna add the sand texture on this just because I feel like it kind of gives a good effect. But then what we're gonna do is just copy and paste this and add it like this, and each time we're gonna kind of lower it down onto the yellowy cylinder bit just to kind of make it a bit smaller. Okay, this texture looks disgusting. So I've been working on the landscaping, and oh my goodness, these bushes are adorable. I forgot we had like the rose ones and stuff, and I just think this looks pretty cute. It's not really done yet, but yeah, I've tried to put a bit more effort in than usual for kind of like landscaping. I'm gonna add more kind of like flowers and stuff along there. I feel like I need to work on my gardening skills a bit more because I'm not the best at kind of like garden areas. Guys, oh my gosh, the Valentine's update's out and it's so cute. Oh my goodness, hang on, let me show you this. Let me show you the ballet stuff they've just added because I'm literally screaming. Hang on. So we have a ballet bar, which is so adorable, and then we also have ballet shoes. Look at these things. Oh my goodness me, they're so cute. These are going to be so helpful. Literally, look at these. If you put the shoes on, you have like 6 different ballet animations. Look at this. We have so many different ballet animations. This is genuinely the cutest thing ever. And then we also have this kind of animation on the bar as well. Angelina ballerina moment. Anyways, let me hop back into build mode, and basically I stopped doing the landscaping because the update came out, so I made an update video. But this is how far I got, and I can't tell if it's like too messy and detailed or not. I don't know. I kind of like the bamboo, but I just don't really know what's going on here. It's not really finished. I haven't done the swans or anything, but we're actually just gonna move on to the studio because I really want to build it now that we've got the update out. What I'm gonna do quickly is copy and paste my window things. Goodness me, it's like 4,000 pounds. Okay, whatever. We are gonna add these on all the windows because now I can copy and paste it. So I'm just gonna very quickly finish some details. I'm also gonna add these on the doors because that is pretty cute. Oh my gosh, wait, that's adorable. Anyways, if we go inside, I was thinking for the walls, because they added these new fancy wall panelings, I might as well just kind of slap this on everything. And I think what we're gonna do first, I don't know whether to kind of do all like the changing rooms and the bathrooms and stuff first, or we just kind of go ahead and do some of the practice rooms first, because I'd really like to start doing the studios. The basic thing that you have in like a dance studio room for ballerinas that I've seen is a wall has a giant mirror, then they have the bars, and that's pretty much it. I feel like I should move the stage. I think this wall here is gonna be kind of like the bars. I added a little stage in every single room, and I think I'm gonna get rid of the two down here so that it's just all kind of flat, so then we can have this entire room as kind of like the mirrored wall. The only issue is I kind of have a love-hate relationship with bloxburg mirrors, because obviously they are using the just kind of like the reflective Roblox thing, so you can like see in the skybox, and it just doesn't look like a mirror. I don't like them, especially at nighttime. They just turn into a void. Okay, we're gonna have an issue because I can't add the flat mirror on because it gets hidden behind the wall trim. Okay, we could do it like this. Do we need the mirrors to be floor length, or can I kind of just do this? Here we go. Okay, this is cute. And then should we do it so it goes this wall as well? This is pretty much it for this studio, except I'm gonna add kind of like maybe a stereo over here, like some bags, some water bottles, so it kind of looks like, you know, when people come in for practice and they kind of dump their stuff. I don't know, okay? I don't know what ballerinas do. I was a ballerina for all of 4 weeks when I was 6. Oh, you know what we could do? I was gonna say we could have some chairs for people to sit on while the teacher, I guess, and I think these ones would be pretty cute because these are for the new glamorous furniture set, and honestly, they're adorable. Okay, this is slowly coming together. I've kind of added like some bags and drinks and stuff like that. So with this bit, I started kind of just finishing the studio and also working on the studio next door as well. However, I lost a bunch of footage from this. I don't know why, but I went around adding like lights and wall trims and just kind of making the second studio look like the first, adding that little stage area and stuff. And I actually added some kind of tape on the stage to kind of like, you know, when teachers would like put like tape crosses on the floor to tell you where to stand. Like I was just doing stuff like that. And I also did a bunch of work on like the reception area, the toilets and stuff I kind of got finished, and the changing rooms as well, which you'll all see in a second. But yeah, I don't know where the footage went from this. Oh my gosh, why is that? What on earth? Hang on, my stairs are all weird. Anyways, hello guys, I'm back. So it's been a few days since I built kind of on this, and I've kind of just been going around finishing things. You would have seen a bunch of random clips, but honestly, I can't remember how much of it I recorded, so I'm just going to show you a little bit before we move on to upstairs in the stage room. First of all, as you can see, I've obviously done some stuff in here. I added like a trophy kind of thing, which I think looks very cute. I even used the RB Battles trophy from like 2020 and just kind of furnished in here a little bit. I am actually planning on having like a logo on the back wall and stuff just to kind of add some more detail in here, but I think I'll do that towards the end. I need to add flowers. I need to add like the dresses on here. Also, this is meant to be like ballet shoes for sale, like in those cabinets, because I was like researching and like so many places have these, but obviously it's really hard to make them in Bloxburg, and they look like this, and it kind of looks a bit ridiculous. I don't know if they look like they're ballet shoes. Honestly, they're kind of giving the vibes of when Subway wraps up your sandwich. But yeah, the reception area is coming along pretty nicely. Also, all of the doors in here are open because I let some people on this plot last night and they don't know how to close doors behind them, which is like the #1 Bloxburg rule: close the door behind you. Anyways, we obviously have the two studios that are done. Down here, kind of, this is meant to be like a break area. I'm gonna have like vending machines and stuff, like kitcheny things, but we will do that a bit later. We have the bathrooms that I did, very basic, but they are kind of all finished. We don't really need anything in here. And then also the changing room. I can't remember if I recorded clips on half of these, but yeah, just a very basic changing room too. But what we're actually gonna do is move on to the second floor because I feel like this is kind of the coolest area. So what this is, I think I explained the floor plan at the start, but we're gonna have kind of like a stage here. So we want to decorate this with kind of like curtains and lights and stuff and backdrops, and then this is gonna be another kind of mirrored bar wall thing because this is like a practice room and stage room, because obviously when they do like ballet performances, this is kind of where they would practice those. Then in here, this is gonna be like a kind of like storage room, as well as like a, what would you call it, like the makeup rooms when they get ready for performances. So we have this to do as well. And then this out here, I was gonna add some kind of seats along here, so it's kind of like the dance mums vibe of having the window and then the seats to watch in. We're gonna add some seats here as well towards the stage. I really want to add some curtains, but I feel like the theater curtains in here, hang on, would be too small or too big because, okay, wait, maybe this one. Oh goodness me, this is huge. Oh my gosh, wait, that fits perfectly. Oh my goodness, wait, is it stick? Okay, never mind. None of these are big enough. They're either too small or too big. Okay, yeah, we're not going to be able to use any of these pre-built ones, I don't think. So we're going to have to make our own, and what we can do is make these out of either basic shapes or structurals. Either will kind of work. I'm going to try with basic shapes because it's easier, but we're just going to use the little cylinders and try and make kind of like the curtains. Also, I'm trying a new setting kind of thing on my recording software, and I'm scared it's not going to work. I'm scared I'm going to have to re-voice over all of these clips you're watching right now. Basically, what I usually do to record is I will record my screen, and the clip of my screen will also have my voice in the background, but it'll have my voice coming through the iMac speaker, so not kind of like my microphone, and it'll be really bad quality. But then what I use that for is I also take a clip of my audio from my good microphone. So then I have a clip of my voice and a clip of my screen that also has my voice in the background, and then I use my voice in the background to line up the audio clip with the screen, if that makes sense. And I was sat yesterday and I was like, why have I been doing that for 5 years? Because if you think about it, all I had to do was make it so the screen recording mic was connected to my actual mic that I use for my voiceovers. Why have I been using two separate files and then taking ages when I'm editing to make sure the voice is lined up in every single clip with the voice in the recording, when I can just make it so that my good microphone is connected to the recording and I don't have to edit? Honestly, I don't even know. But if you understand what I'm saying, I genuinely have no idea why I've been doing that for so long. Like, I don't even have an excuse. It makes no sense. Anyways, these are the curtains. What I also want to do, we add like little stage steps on here. Oh yeah, in one of the pre-builts I made for Bloxburg, the Christmas garland grotto one, I added these little steps on the stage that is in that build, and I forgot to color one of them, and I only noticed when it had been uploaded to the catalog, and it haunts me. It genuinely haunts me. Oh, those are cute though. This is looking so adorable. I need to do the wall trims on the ceiling in here as well, but we also need these stage truss things. I think I'm going to use these ones, and we're going to have some stage lighting. I wish you could change the height on these. Like, I feel like that clutters it too much. If I could move the height of these up a little bit, that would be really good. Also, you know how we're gonna have like props and stuff in here? I thought we could have a nutcracker in here because obviously a big ballet thing is the nutcracker. I don't know what that is. I just know it's a ballet performance. So it would make sense to have like stuff like this in here. I want to have a really pretty kind of backdrop in here, and I think I'm gonna try and see if one of the Bloxburg ones will fit, because obviously if you use the red kind of backdrops like these ones and this one, these are actually customizable, so you can add your own picture onto these, and you can also move them up and down. It doesn't stick through the ceiling. Okay, wait, we can use this one. Does it stick through the wall? Okay, a tiny bit, but who cares? Before I add any more kind of props and stuff on stage and in here, I'm just gonna quickly finish this area here. So we need the ballet, oh goodness, we need the bar here, and we're just gonna place this like this. Let me steal those chairs I was using as well, so we can have some kind of audience members, I guess, like just random ones, as if the ballet instructors are kind of watching. How should I decorate the stage? I don't know whether we leave it kind of plain. In this space back here, I think it would kind of be cool if we add kind of like a desk area that has like a computer and stuff on, so the person back here can kind of control the performance sides. And then this can have like a little laptop. And then in terms of this room, should I add a window here? Also, the back of this build looks so bad. Oh yeah, I finished the roof as well. So what I did was I did the roof. This one, the big one, kind of looks a bit worse than this one because I forgot on the big one to rotate all these pieces so they fit better, but there's no way I'm redoing it. But yeah, I kind of added like the ribbon getting bigger and turning into the roof, and on the big one as well. So yeah, the roof is kind of all done. Anyways, I think what we're gonna do now is add some stuff in here. So what I really want is, hang on, I'm gonna steal this desk again. I want to use these for like vanity for the makeup artists and stuff. We need some chairs as well. And then all we need to do over here is basically just add a bunch of different beauty products kind of cluttered everywhere, and like face paints and stuff. So I am just gonna shove like the most random stuff on here. I forgot we had all this kind of makeup in Bloxburg. I think it's so cool. Like, Bloxburg is by far the most detailed kind of roleplay game. I know a lot of people for some reason see it as more of a building game primarily, but I also think like the roleplay aspect of it is so huge. Like, you will not find a roleplay game where you can interact with this many different items and foods and all the animations. Like, I think people forget like you can genuinely interact with like everything in houses and stuff. I think it's so detailed. This is pretty cute. I've kind of like colored everything and moved it around a little bit. I think this looks pretty cute. I also added a clothing rail over here, so I think I'm just gonna color this quickly, and this is kind of like, I guess, a rack of ballet costumes or t-shirts apparently. And then over here I've copied and pasted pasted one of the mannequins from the reception, and later on we'll obviously kind of make some dresses, and I'll put some of these in here as well. But it's just a very simple kind of changing room. Obviously I need to finish the roof as well, but over here obviously this is where all the props are gonna go, so we are just gonna shove a bunch of different stuff in here. The trees don't really fit, so we can't really have any of those, but if I look through my inventory, lollipops, oh my gosh, wait, we could have like a candy scene. Wait, that's so cute. I need to do that. Let me just grab a bunch of stuff. I don't have a ton of stuff in my inventory. I think I'm gonna have to go over to my Christmas stock plot, but there's so much candy themed stuff in the game, and I think it'd be really cute to have like a candy themed little show area. These pumpkins look very kind of stage prop like. Oh, the Cupid statue. Okay, we're really gonna have to organize in here because this is not fitting very well. What could I steal from my stock plot that looks somewhat kind of prop like, I guess? Maybe, where's all my, okay, here we go. We have all the lollipops. I want to get some of these. We'll just take some because I also want to add some on the stage. Maybe one of these archways would be good. Oh, and the gumdrops. Okay, I think it's just really kind of like the candy themed items. Oh, all the bows as well. Hang on, I think I still have some in my inventory, but I will take some just in case. The stage is all decorated. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. I've added a bunch of kind of candy, a giant bear. I also colored all the stuff in the storage room, and these pumpkin things actually work really well as like apples. If you recolor them, you could have like an apple orchard set. But yeah, this is all done. Oh my gosh, the dress. Hang on, we'll talk about the dress in a second. I've pretty much went around and kind of just finished off some stuff, and I've also done some stuff on the outside, so we now have like some fancy plants and also this light on the outside. I think it looks pretty cute. The only room we really have left to do is the kind of snack area, which we'll do in a second, and also finishing some stuff on the outside. We need to build the swans. Oh my gosh, can you hear my cat? My cat is sat on my knee right now while I'm trying to record. Anyways, also the kind of hedges and stuff, but I made these dresses for the mannequins and they're not the best because I didn't want to spend ages on them, but I think it looks pretty cute. I think the heart pillows work really well as like ruffles. We have some different colors over here. So yeah, I've just been adding a lot of kind of finishing touches. What we're going to do now is quickly finish the snack break room, and then after that we are going to finish off what I just said on the outside. And I know there's some other things I need to do, like the kind of logo I wanted to add and adding some flowers and stuff like that, but I think I'll just do those finishing details off camera after we finished the rest of the stuff I want to do on camera, because there's not a lot left to do. A lot of it's kind of like basic shape. Oh my gosh, what? Anyways, as I was saying, I did the windows on this side and there's one just into a toilet cubicle, and I know it's really weird, but I didn't want them to be uneven. Like, I had all of the windows except right there and it just looked really ugly. So if you use this stall, you're just gonna have to close the curtains. But let's head over here to kind of like the snack area, and this is gonna be really easy. I just want to add some like tables and a vending machine. I don't know if I can be bothered to make a vending machine. We could just use that drinks fridge for like a vending machine, like these ones, the commercial ones, and then just add like a tiny little kitchen thing. There we go. We have a microwave, maybe a coffee machine if I have any. Oh yes, I do. Just one of these in the corner. Just a very simple kind of like food prep area, I guess. Upstairs is pretty much done. There's not really anything else I want to add in here. So yeah, I think we're just gonna move on to outside and try and work out how on earth we're gonna make these hedges, because I really want a hedge in the shape of a ballet dancer or something ballet related. Okay, you know what we're gonna do first? We are gonna sit here and make some swans. So these are what swans look like. Obviously, I think I'm going to use this reference image just because it's kind of a really cute drawing. I'm pretty sure I have this as a decal in the Bloxburg house, but we are just going to try and make this. They have a very curly neck. They're like the giraffe of the bird world. So we are going to grab a sphere for the body. We're just going to kind of make it. Is that too big for a swan? Okay, that's a really weird shape. Let me just make this a tiny bit smaller. Okay, that's pretty good. And then I'm going to add kind of like thinner versions of this on the side for the wings they have. I feel like this is going to go horribly wrong. I think what I might do for the neck is grab a cylinder so we can have kind of like a neck shape, and then the head can be a sphere again. You know what? In my videos, I use the spheres in the cylinders all the time, and every single time I do, I will get them mixed up. I say cylinder instead of sphere all of the time. I don't know if anyone else has noticed. Can you hear my cat meowing at the door? Right, now for its head. I don't want to make it too big or too small. It looks like a really round Loch Ness monster. Then we need a beak and some eyes and like a little pointy tail. They have weirdly small eyes as well. Oh my goodness, this thing is adorable. Okay, and then like the fluffy little tail points. Here we go. A little tail. Oh my goodness, I feel like its body's too big, but that's adorable. Okay, we're gonna give it a little bow around its neck. And there we go. There is my little swan. Oh my god, I can't tell if it looks really bad or really cute. We need to name them. Guys, comment down below what we should name each swan. Look at these things. Oh my goodness me, it's so cute. Look, it looks so perfect in front of the ballet as well. So to finish it off, instead of adding hedges in the shape of ballerinas, because I was getting getting really bored of the build at this point, I just added these big swirl ones, and then also went around and added some tulips and kind of just finished off the gardening. The tulips honestly looked really good, but yeah, I just kind of did a few final details outside, and also did the logo in the reception and added some flowers in all the vases as well. But yeah, after this, I just finished everything off camera. So now that everything's done, it's time for the final tour. So the build is finally done, and we are gonna have a little bit of a tour, starting with the outside, obviously, because oh my goodness, I think this might be one of my favorite exteriors I have ever done on a build. This is so adorable. I'm so proud of like the ribbon roof and especially the shoes. These look so cute. But we also of course have our garden area. So if we start from over here, we have just some hedges, bamboo, loads of kind of bushes and stuff. We have our swan lake with my little swan build. Oh my goodness, I love these things as well. Very peaceful, very calming. And then of course, if we walk back around here, we have our empty car park. I didn't really think to add cars in this. I love the windows. They look so cute, even if one is looking into a toilet. But yeah, this is the outside of the build. And then we have our front doors here. So we are gonna head inside and start with the reception room. And I actually added some ballet posters of me just kind of dancing over the lake. But this is our reception. So we have a nice little sitting area with some windows looking into one of the studios. Another sofa over here. We have some dresses you can buy if you're becoming a ballerina. We have some ballet shoes, another dress over here, and then our kind of reception desk with the little logo I made for the wall. So I just made some kind of simple ballet shoes. These are obviously a lot more simple and square than the ones on the roof. But yeah, we just have a very kind of basic reception area. We have some trophies that our ballet performers won. But that is pretty much it for the reception area. Then if we go in here, we obviously have the rest of the studios. Studio number one is over here. So we just have this large kind of ballet space with all our mirrors and the bar so you can, you know, do some ballet moves. And then of course we have the kind of sitting area where they dump all their bags, the little mini stage that the teacher can stand on, a boombox for the music. But yeah, I just really love this room. Oh my goodness, look at the lighting. This is so pretty. I also love this floor. I really need to use this floor more often because it looks so good. But yeah, this is studio number one. Then if we go out here, we have studio number two, and this is pretty much the same, just a bit smaller. So we have our mirrors and bars in a little teacher area, and then a stage area where they can practice performances. But that is studio number two. Then across the hallway, we have the toilet. Very simple, just some sinks and then some little basic stalls in here. And then around this corner, we have the kitchen kind of snack area. So if you're taking a break, you can, you know, sit here, have a snack. So we just have like a microwave, a coffee machine, a vending machine. And then this room over here is the changing rooms where you can get ready. We have some pink lockers, some benches. I love all of this, okay? This is one of my favorite builds I've ever done. And it's not even the most complicated. I just think it's really cute. But yeah, that is it for downstairs. So if we go upstairs, we have another kind of sitting area, more trophies, and then we have the main stage area. So if we go in here, first of all, of course, we have the bit for the, I don't know, the DJ to sit and control the lights. But then we have our stage, and I actually added a candy background from Google. I don't think it looks the best, but honestly, it's the best I could find. But the stage looks pretty cute. I really love like the mini steps up to it. We have our candy display for performances, more kind of ballet mirrors and some seats. And then if we go through this door, we have the prop. I even added one of the kind of ballet shoes from the logo in here as well as an extra prop. But yeah, these are all of the props in the storage room. Then we have the little dressing room with the makeup tables and some costume racks and another dress, which is also very adorable. But that is pretty much it. That is my ballet studio build. I'm so glad it's finally done. Honestly, I'm really hoping to use this in content at some point. I just think it's so cute. But that is all for today's video. Please let me know what you think of this build. This is like the first big build I've done this year. Let me know what you think and what you want to see next. And as usual, all my channel members and Nitro boosters will be on screen now. Thank you so much for joining the channel and boosting the Discord server. I love you all. And in general, I love you all so much, glossettes. I will see you all later. XOXO, Glossy Girl.